Hi, my name is Barrie Goodfellow. I'm a registered blind artist, and this is my guide dog Marshall. I'm going to take you through to my studio and show you how I cope with the challenging aspects of painting which a visually impaired person can do to overcome some of the challenging aspects of this very enjoyable pastime. This is my studio, which you will see has virtually lights everywhere. This enables us to see what we're doing better and to enhance the background, which we must keep as bright as possible. I have a saying that we have no sight, so keep it bright, and I'm always using bright colours wherever possible because they're easier to see, easier to work with, and it makes the transaction less stressful. Also, you must be organised in as much as you've got to be aware of contrasts and use coloured plates, because you can imagine mixing a white paint on a white plate, you will lose it. So anything like this, you just use a coloured plate. I'm always using yellows and reds and purples, and it's really helpful. Keep all your equipment, brushes, utensils and everything in an area that you know where they are, and this will make it more enjoyable, less stress-free. There's nothing worse than having to look for something for some considerable time, and you can sometimes lose the momentum of the painting. Magnifying glass on a piece of string nearest a lamp, and off you go. Take your time. Also use bright coloured masking tapes whenever possible. I use this one, which is very helpful, and it's easier for the eye to see. Again, that makes the transaction less stressful. I'll talk you through briefly some of the paintings that I've done recently, and I'm now doing more and more tactile paintings which can be enjoyed by touch, and any form of everything can be covered with modelling materials. The modelling materials I'm using are mainly Daz moulding clay, texture paint, balsa wood, but there's a whole host of things. It's never ending. I'm self-taught in all the work I do, and I enjoy dabbling in and experimenting, and it's great fun. This one is texture paint on the river where peaceful waters flow. Nice trees, I have a lot of enjoyment painting those. And when you look at the total package of blindness, when you think of the stress which is involved, it's very stressful being blind because you can't find things and you're up against deadlines, the depression and the low esteem, and think of nothing else better than painting, which is very uplifting. This is a creation of mine, a trawler on a sunset. And this is tactile paint, which I bought in America, which is very nice to use, and it creates a great effect. This fishing boat is made out of balsa wood, and I think that's come up quite nice. This is quite an exercise to do. This is Corbier Lighthouse in Jersey. The way I made this was I drew it out first, having taken a picture from the computer. I drew it out first, then I went over the drawing with a piece of Daz moulding clay. The lighthouse is made out of pure clay, and within the area of the clay I filled this with polyfiller. The sea done mainly with texture paint. This took me 3 weeks to do, but it was highly enjoyable. I was very pleased with the result. This painting actually featured in my exhibition recently at the Phoenix. One of the most useful features I have is my magnification lamp, which enables me to read the tubes of paint at speed, which has been very, very beneficial. It's initially about £110 to buy one of these, but once you have it, it can be maintained quite easily and the bulb seems to last forever. Keeping it clean is also quite a simple exercise with a bit of soapy water each week. Good lighting is essential also. You can never rely on natural daylight, because when the equinox is gone in late October it does get very, very hazy and difficult. But these lights are also quite stimulating. So good magnification, good lights, and you're halfway there. It's not been possible to show you all the aspects of painting with low vision in this short video, but I'm always available and be contacted via my website. I'm very grateful to Kaleido for all the support and help they've given me through the years, especially following the Common Ground exhibition we held in Honiton, and Kaleido will always put you in touch with me, of course. I'm also a member of the Devon Disabled Artists Network, which meets every month just outside of Exeter, and that is quite nice because we're meeting everybody who has all sorts of different art forms. So remember, keep it bright because we have no sight, and take your time. It's nothing worse than rushing something, because you've got to keep the paint flowing smoothly. You've got to get the enjoyment out of the exercise, otherwise it's not worth doing. And there's plenty of advice around from all your art shops and materials and anything that you may use. You can also contact me. I'm always happy to help people. You can contact me via my own website, which is www.lowvisionart.org. So meanwhile, farewell, happy painting, and I hope you found my video useful. Cheerio.